President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has called for unity and stronger collaboration between the church and government to promote modern farming and drive socio-economic transformation in the Kigezi sub-region. In a message delivered by the Minister of ICT and National Guidance, Dr. Chris Bariomunsi, during a memorial Thanksgiving service for the late Canon Dr. John Cedric Batuma and his wife, the President emphasized the importance of ending religious and ethnic sectarianism, noting that unity is vital for sustainable development. The service, held at Bubare Secondary School Playground in Bubare Sub-County, Rubanda District, was presided over by the Bishop of the Diocese of Kigezi, Right Reverend Gadi Akanjuna. It also doubled as a fundraising event to complete St. James Bubare Church of Uganda. The President further urged the church to partner with the government to empower families to embrace modern farming practices to increase household incomes. He called on religious leaders to help communities identify and support viable farming enterprises based on land capacity, emphasizing that the fight against poverty begins at the household level.
As we celebrate and honor the legacy of a great entrepreneur, I implore the church to partner with the government in empowering families to engage in monetary farming based on correct enterprise selection according to the size of the land. This will benefit the church and its community and ultimately the country as a whole. It does not glorify God to find his people in poverty in the midst of such abundant resources. That is why government is working at empowering every household to produce not only for subsistence, but have surplus for sale. The Bible, in the book of Genesis, teaches us that in the beginning, God charged man to subdue the earth and have dominion over everything that he created. Let us rise up and take responsibility of the available resources and transform our lives. As I conclude, I want to thank you all for coming, and especially the entire family of the late Mr. and Mrs. John Batuma, that deemed it fit for us to give thanks to God for the lives of our departed parents. I am also glad that the children have maintained his legacy, and that is the wish of every parent. I implore all Ugandans to emulate the good deeds Mzee Batuma portrayed. Uganda was privileged to associate and work with a businessman of his caliber and vision. May God listen to our supplications and consider our appreciation for a better future for the entire family. I thank you all. Signed, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of Uganda.
In his sermon, Bishop Gadi Akanjuna of the Diocese of Kigezi encouraged believers to live responsibly and be intentional in contributing to their communities.
Asiyefundishwa na mamaye hufundishwa na ulimwengu. Nikswai. Otalikweje bwenyina na yejesi bwensi hasensi ne yejesa kubi. Yejesa kubi munonga ne yejesa kubi kandi omwana yaba yabikwasire nangona bakazi bakuru ni nsine mwejesi. Ulibuwa bile natwaza tuli yahinduka, urebe imigendere yahinduka, urebe imijwanire yahinduka, urebe imirebere yahinduka. Mutereka kwegesa abana be, akabegesa imyuga, akabegesa imitwe, akabegesa kutinda buhanga, akabegesa gukora, akabegesa
tukamanisa banwari bitu twino kusima munonga mutatwakira mwatushakika kandi twitwaye na haruya so twijana ekitereko kimwe cyo kujya cyo kutandikaniza kiri mu mazina ganyu gona kuma batu twererire kuna tumbekere ya kanisa of course muri mu cyaro mwinji konga twina masiko ngo shemerire kukumarira so tukiguraho umukutu ebiro umugeni mukuru wa ICT ukatwambisaho watuha za WhatsApp, so umukutu ugwa Batuma memorial gukozereki mu myezi eshatu koka.
Another generation that I remember was the generation of the liberation generation of President Yoweri Museveni, who fought long and hard to liberate this country. And the freedom and the peace we enjoyed is because of the sacrifice they made. In the generation of Mzee Batuma, I think there was greatness in Mzee Batuma. There was greatness muri banywanyi beye kama Mzee Rugari abana ba family ba Rugari abamusekura, who truly made a great contribution not only to our district but also to our country. So we are here today to honor them and to honor him for the contribution he made, for the legacy he left behind, and for all that he did. We want to thank God today, and I think that's the reason why we are here. It is over to kusima Mzee Batuma yakoze nabo mujiji kweye omujiji akali kubangari bamusekura n'abana bakoze ibintu by'amani wale bibakoze mu mujiji kwabo. You cannot believe, almost 4 generations, but we have not matched what we were able to achieve in their generation. So we really want to thank family mbatembe mungaba kweli zoba Batuma amwelekeye ebyakoze.
Tubasime Debeti Canon Batuma habwe ibintu byona ebyakozire nk'okuba bita omukatabo muno, kandi nk'oku n'abantu bingi babire baramugambaho omu WhatsApp group eyi tubire tulimu barashoroza sente. Ekindi kyakashatu ndenda kusima abeka ya Batuma ku batebekanisize omukoro bagira ngo omugeni mukuru abe president w'ihanga bandabamu kugira ngo ebaruwa yabo ntibayikize wa president. Normally nagamanya mpamero lena kuchigamba kongato manyire kwa speech mbantu ngawa nikwenda shira kumugambira bana yamanyire speech zitu z'olujungu z'omubodroom.
The event drew several high-ranking government officials and dignitaries, and a total of 500 million Ugandan shillings was raised. President Museveni contributed 50 million Ugandan shillings toward the initiative.
Highland Television, elevating your view.